What's up, Dildos? Bildo here, playing a brand new game. It's not even out yet, actually. Rat Simulator. Let's go ahead and see how this game works. You smash the things, you eat the stuff, and then you keep going on your way. First and foremost, this game is hard. I started out on the highest graphics with the hardest settings, and I couldn't get past the very first intro bit. So I turned the settings way down. So this is the game with the settings all the way down because it kept crashing. I imagine because it's not particularly built for my system. But it is really, really hard. I had a difficult time getting past the original quests just on easy. So this might end up being one of those games for the true gamer. Secondly, this game is way bigger than I thought it was. I completed the first few quests thinking, oh, I'm at the end of the demo, this is going to be great, and it's not at all. I was 11% through, and I thought I was done with the game. The entire neighborhood is opened up so that you can go to other houses and such. I'll show you that later on. So first and foremost, I lost the original commentary for this video through a technical error. So I'm doing the commentary over again, which I don't hate, because as you can see, I sped up the video quite a lot. It was originally 2 hours worth of footage, and I crammed it down into this little video. So I love how the designers of the game put in these pestmen that come and murder you if you get caught. I found a couple of exploits where you can hide under the bed in various different places where they can't really see you, although sometimes they will see you anyways and just come and murder you. If I could make any type of suggestion to the developers, it would be to expand on this mechanic. Now, I like the fact that something comes along and it's really easy to murder you because it makes the game way harder and way more interesting, but I want individualized death scenes. So like if I go around a corner and there's a pest man standing right there, I think he should stomp on me. Now I don't want it to actually show the whole blood and guts stomping thing, but it could be like, oh, and it stomps on you and it just goes black and you have to start over. I think that would be a really cool mechanic. And not just that, but since this is pre-alpha, you could implement like rat traps and different kind of things, deterrents for you to go in certain rooms, but there's this whole plague system where you start to take over the neighborhood, which I'll show you here in a little bit. Now I think this part is hilarious, and it's actually why I left it in the video, because as you can see, I'm just stuck under a little table here, and the pest control people can't see me for some reason. They can't come up and kamehameha me to death, which is what they do. I'm sure you'll be able to see it somewhere in the video. They just put their palms together and fucking flamethrower comes out of it. It's amazing. And through the miracle that is modern editing, we go ahead and cut through a lot of this crap content, get through the quest quickly, so we can start being the Plague Bringer! So I'm not sure if you can see it right here, but I went ahead and included this little bit, so you can see them doing the Kamehameha wave. Then we gotta go out and about, start finding some plague, so we can start spreading it to the crap-lousy humans.
Who's there? Show yourselves!
So as you can see over here in the corner, the crap-lousy humans have begun to kill all of the rats. I will not stand for this. So, what do? We go ahead, we go outside, gotta hop the fence, we go over to the dumpster, inspect all around the dumpster for entirely too long until we realize that we're just dumb and we have to go around to the side with the boxes to do it correctly. Okay, now that all that stupidity is out of the way, we can go ahead and start bringing the plague. Now what this footage doesn't show is that the crap-lousy humans murdered me like 50 times. For real. It took me like an hour to get down the patterns for this whole area right here so that I could do 13 infection spots. Now, granted, it's well worth it, because as you can see here in a minute, there are no more humans in the house, and I don't have to worry about it anymore, but there are so many more houses on this block that I have to do this same thing to, and you better believe my OCD's not going to let me just leave this game alone. Now, beyond the fact that it was so hard doing this, it was so satisfying to get it done once I finally got the pattern down, and I had to memorize where all the infection spots were. It was so appeasing. And here in a second, there's a surprise I can show you. Once you bring all the plague to the entire house, you go outside, and of course, there are a bunch more humans everywhere. You come out into the garage, and you save your little homie. You bring him a little plate of plague, and it pops right back up, and you drag that fucker over to the dumpster, or maybe you're just keeping a dead rat for later use. Either way, it's super sweet and amazing that you can collect rats, infect the entire neighborhood, and build yourself a little rat army. Now, I'm not sure if the rats are going to be useful in any way later on in the game, or maybe in later builds of the game. Either way, I'm super excited to try to find out what all you can do. There's this whole leveling system where you can level your jump, your speed, your poison, your stamina, and all that good stuff. And it just shows that there is so much more to this game. I haven't even scratched the surface. Now that we're coming to the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the neighborhood just for a second. As you can see, if you go down to the right, it's all blocked off. And if you walk all the way down here to the left, it is blocked off as well. But you go down to this block, and on both sides of the street, there are houses going all the way down, probably 5 to 7 on each side, and you're going to have to infect each one, and I'm pretty sure it gets progressively harder as you go. For those of you still watching at this point, you're obviously a true fan. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think of the game. I will get back to you. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you in game.